Hallelujah. Clearly, this is a word that is necessary, apparently. Sheesh. Apparently. Apparently. So, yeah. Give everybody a minute to log back on. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Shalom. 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 Hallelujah. Okay, so continuing the delayed Ruach. See, it's a delayed Ruach attacking us right now because they don't want this for it. Like literally, that's literally what's going on. I don't know what's going on with the server, YouTube. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, we take power and authority over that delayed Ruach in the completion of this word because it's almost complete. Like I was basically almost finished, but hallelujah. We know that Hasatan is an adversary. He's a hinderer. He is the culprit of the delayed Ruach, we'll say. But with all this being said, the Ahar, right? That's where we left off, right? The Ahar. It's literally what keeps us from becoming Yahusha. What the perfection of Yah's will is. Why? Because it's an expectation away from what Yah has spoken and commanded. Right? It's a mindset that's, watch this, concerned with what Yah has already given deliverance, salvation, and separation from. It's a mindset that's concerned with that. Right? Literally. It's a mindset that's concerned with those things. Therefore, it's a hindrance, it's an adversary. It's backwards from what Abba Yahuwah, what his order or his arrangement of his word is. That's what the word dabar means. It's literally an arrangement of words. Arrangement of commands that Abba Yah gives you for the preservation of your life. So what was the command that Abba Yahuwah gave Lot and his family for the preservation of their life? Look not behind you. What did she do? She looked behind her. So saying all that to say, the reason Lot's wife was turned into a pillar of salt, burnt to a crisp, right? That burnt up piece of toast that just cracks in half when you try to make a sandwich out of it. She possessed a delayed Ruach. Yah had already given her salvation with the command not to look behind her ish, right? But she chose the delayed Ruach. She chose to operate, watch this, or move from, because remember, that word look, regard, naptah, it goes to the idea of moving. So she chose to move based off of the delay. She still had sons there. She still had a house there. Right? She still had a life there. She still had things there. She still had all. Listen, when Yah calls you out of those things, you can't look back. Because the looking back, the regard for these things, I'm telling you, that's the delay. That's the adhesive that keeps you bound to that same judgment that Yah is delivering you from. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Can't still be concerned with Sodom when Yah's like, no, I'm judging it. Right? Very place he sent the Malachim to destroy. And again, the evidence that this delayed Ruach hinders us from walking in true Emunah, watch this, is because literally it turned her into a pillar of salt. Now, you know that salt has positive and negative characteristics, right? Positive is, it brings flavor. But, in the negative, it brings high blood pressure. Whew. It brings, watch this, y'all. In the negative, from this situation that we just read, it literally is a comparison to what Yah has destroyed. What Yah has consumed in his wrath. Hallelujah. So again, this is basically it. You can never please Yah with a delayed Ruach. Now again, it can come out in many different ways. It can come out in, hey, you always late to stuff. But you know where it comes up even more? You're always questioning Yah's word. That's the bigger trick or deception. That's the bigger deception. Literally, no, it's questioning Yah's word. Questioning what Yah has done and commanded. Just be real. That's really where it was birthed out of, this looking back of Lot's wife. Because she, in her heart, she's like, man, is he really going to destroy this place? I don't know. We got 2 sons there. What's going to happen to the lineage? What's going to happen to the family name? I'm just saying, people don't just look at the fact that not only did she just disobey the command of the Malachim, but she had things in her heart that questioned even the legitimacy of Yah destroying Sodom and Gomorrah. And I'm telling you, that's the delayed Ruach that most of us operate out of. I'm going to just be real. It's a select few that operate out of the delayed Ruach that always causes them to be late. But it's deeper than just showing up on time for a job. It's the idea of not fully trusting Yah. That's what the Ruach said earlier, right? It's not fully trusting Yah in what he has spoken and what he has confirmed, what you have experienced that is of a truth. This is why we have to go back to what is true. And what was of a truth that Lot experienced? Man, he experienced the Malachim literally taking them outside of the city. Watch this. Lot experienced, even before this, Lot experienced Yahuwah deliver him out of captivity. Do you know that he was captive under these African nations, and Yah had to raise up Abraham and 318 of his armed servants to go get him? Hallelujah. So what I'm saying is when Lot was able to recall and recount what was of a truth, what he had experienced with Yah, he was able to trust that word of the Malachim. But for whatever reason, his Isha was still connected. And that delayed Ruach was the same adhesive that kept her bound to Sodom and Gomorrah and to that destruction. So what's the bottom line? The bottom line is we really got to search our hearts on what we've experienced with Yah and what is of a truth. I want everybody to think about, just like how on Shabbat, the Ruach brought out, think about one thing that Yah has taken away from you in this past year to strengthen you, right? To give you the pressure blessing. Now I'm hearing, I need you to think about 2 things that Abba Yahuwah has done for you in this past year to prove to you that he is your power, that he is your Elohim, and that he is your provider. To prove to you that you are in error for questioning him and looking back to what he has separated you from. 2 things. Hallelujah. I can think of more than 2 right now. But needless to say, I'm not going to add or take away from the word. Hallelujah. I know it was broken up in parts because the delayed Ruach tried to attack us online, but by Hashem Yeshua HaMashiach, the word prevails. Hallelujah. Love you all. Mushahav and shalom. Hallelujah. We love you, and we'll see you on Shabbat. Y'all willing? There's a word of instruction from our powers. Once again, if Abba Yahuwah has baruched you and put you in position to hear clearer from him, to be more accurate in your relationship with him and your understanding of the things of the Ruach through this service, which it is a service, this is a work, hallelujah, and being able to bring forth these words, hallelujah. The administrators have placed in the chat how you can give to Reset Ministries to allow us to continue to do this work. Hallelujah. All esteem to Yahuwah. We love you. Hallelujah. We saying shalom, shall I? Prince said shalom. He love you too. And yeah, we will see you on Shabbat. All esteem to Yahuwah. Bind up that delayed Ruach and go back to what is true. Hallelujah. Shalom.